Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth. I am back again for your mid-March 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. I'm using my regular Shadowscapes tarot deck, and I am going to be back just as a quick update in April using this deck as well. Okay, so never fear. Probably won't be going as long without using this again. I am going to be rolling out a whole new deck for finances and money later on down the line, but that's not for several months yet. Could be sooner than that, but and then I'm going to be doing, I think, again, the sex and relationships deck and series sometime probably mid-April. I'm not going to be doing the health series again for a while because, unless it's by request, because they take me a really long time to do. So here we go. So this is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra, okay, for mid-March. And let's see what we've got for you guys. Interesting, Libra. Okay, so I shuffled this deck, just so you guys know. I shuffled this deck a lot because I took some time between my videos and did a reading. So the thing is you got the King of Pentacles. I do want to say the King of Pentacles has been showing up in pretty much every single reading, almost every single reading, with the exception of a few, which means my feeling is after the eclipse, either you're going to be finding Mr. Right. Most people are going to be really finding Mr. Right. Springtime. You know, this is their goal, okay? If they're not looking for Mr. Right, their finances are going to be improving drastically. Everybody, I feel like across the board, all signs are going to be experiencing kind of like what I would call like a huge wave of abundance. Whether it's coming in from the universe because of this eclipse, or whether it's because of karma ending, or whether it's because you know, the planet is ascending. I'm not sure. I feel like a kind of a combination of things. So the thing is this is what's crowning your reading, Libra. You have the King of Pentacles. So that's what's kind of crowning you now, mid-March. And you know, I'm not even starting off I'm starting off in the middle here. What you don't see coming is this lovers. Well, it's not the lovers cards. The Two of Cups. This is commitment. This is a relationship. This is you know, finding a partner. You know, if you haven't found Mr. Right, or you're not in a partnership, I feel very strongly March is your time. You know, March is your day or night, bro. Okay, and April also feels good to me for you. Although March is a key time, now is the time. Okay. You are a bit blocked, though, and I'm going to pull a card because I did this for Virgo. You're a bit blocked right now. Excuse me. Because of this liar, cheater, thief card, and because of the eclipse. So before the eclipse, you may not be able to feel socially fulfilled, where where you have time to go out and you have fun. Maybe you're feeling like a lack of fun in March, and or feeling, you know, a lack of abundance. This is the world. This is abundance. This is wealth, happiness, love, family. The world is your oyster. You can have it all. This is also about being able to see the future, so not using your psychic gifts, Some of you have psychic intuition. Some of you have clairvoyances and mediumship skills. But the thing is that you can't get there because of this liar, cheater, thief card. So some of you are dealing with cheating, lying. I feel like this came up for you last time. I don't remember, but I feel like it did. It's still going on in your relationships. There's still a lot of cheating going on. You know, for this card to come up in this position, same as Virgo, similarities, okay? Similarities. I saw a crossover also between the Leo. So there's something going on with the Leo, Virgo, Libra signs. There's a crossover, okay? Seeing a lot of crossover. So I feel like maybe you're in a relationship. It could be the same people watching my videos, only watching, you know, for their moon or their ascendant or something. Hi guys, I'm very flattered that you're watching all those videos. It could be, you're in a relationship, Libra, with a Leo or a Virgo. Someone who, you're crossing paths with on a regular basis. You may also be in a relationship with an Aries or a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Sagittarius, okay? So we have, in the heart of the reading, we have this King of Wands, which I see as a Leo. I don't see it usually as a Libra. So Libra, if you have some Leo in your chart, or some other fire sign in your chart, or you have Taurus in your chart, or Aries, this is you. If not, this is someone you know. Or this is just pure determination, because this card is all about being really determined to get what they want, and having a lot of energy. So mid-March, I feel like Libra in general, you're going to have a lot of energy. And what's crossing you is this also very fiery, aggressive person. So you have two very aggressive males at the heart of your reading. It could be an aggressive male and aggressive female. I definitely don't think it's two aggressive females, although it could be. I feel like it's either two guys or a guy and a girl that are very aggressive, that have a lot of fire energy, that have, some presence in the world. Libra, you're a little bit more toned down. So if this is you, this is because you have, like I said, an ascendant as a fire sign, or a moon as a fire sign, or some other strong fire in your chart. And so it could also just be, again, going back to, needing to be determined, or you are determined to get what you want. And what's crossing you is needing to slow down, see the bigger picture, needing to read the fine print. I'm feeling like some of you need to read the details. You need to get kind of more into the details. I don't know why. There's something that you're missing in your daily life. You may have actually lost something. I'm feeling some of you actually lost a ring. Or some of you lost... I'm getting keys. It's so interesting because a friend of mine lost their keys recently. One of you lost a book. And I think it's so interesting because I think the book may have fallen behind a bookshelf. So if you've lost a book, Libra, look behind your bookshelf. Look under your bed. Look in your closet or in your laundry basket. Check your car. Check under the seats of your car, in between, look in the console area. You hung it somewhere. Like, I don't know if you have, like, like hooks for the keys, but I feel like someone hung your keys somewhere. But I don't, they're showing me like a tree, like it's hung from a tree. I don't know why, but it reminds me of like those hooks. It's hung somewhere, okay? You hung it up. It may have been where you actually were outside and you hung it up on the tree because you were doing something out there, maybe camping or something, and you forgot about it. They may still be there, but it also could be you hung it up someplace, not realizing where it was. So I don't know why I'm getting off on this tangent here, but that's what's kind of going on with you, Libra. So as the foundation, you have this supportive energy, which I like to see. This is a strong partnership. You have a lot of love and prosperity in this reading, in general, which I like to see. Same as I think could be Leo or Virgo. I don't remember now. Same position. With being tested, feeling just very kind, having the inner strength to get you through stuff. That's all you have, not the physical health that you really need. So you need to take better care of yourself, Libra. Please watch my health video for March, because I do put a lot of links on there. I did put a lot of time into it, for your overall health. That's something maybe in the past you weren't paying as much attention to, needing to eat right, needing to sleep right, specifically eating right, eating enough, okay? Healthy foods. Maybe some of you have lost actually a lot of weight, and you need to, I'm getting the word replenish what you're maybe taking out of your diet. I'm getting protein. You need just a lot more protein. I'm seeing like protein bars, getting like a box of like protein bars or doing like more protein shakes in combination with protein bars. I feel like you're eating a lot of salad. And if you put some chicken in there or steak in there, you may be vegetarian, but there's something that you're missing. Could be, adding tofu. I'm adding like some edamame, soy, beans. It depends on what you're allergic to, so be very careful. Whatever I say, obviously, I'm not saying this for you personally, but I'm seeing different things. So, replenish the proteins in your diet that you're not doing. Because I think maybe you've lost a lot of weight and you don't want to lose calcium. I feel like you need to take a calcium supplement, and you need to do something for your joints, because my feeling is you're exercising a lot, and you need to do something for your joints. So taking MSM, which I'm pretty sure I've posted up somewhere, and the Trisalts, which is like, it's a powder. It helps to deacidify your body as well as provide a calcium supplement. So that's what I would do for you. That's what came up in the recent past. So my guess is that you're still on I feel like you're still on some diet and you're still exercising a lot. Would be good to check out my health video and take those two supplements, the calcium and the MSM for your joints, or MSM glucosamine as well. Combination could be. That would be good. So, in the position of emotions, you got the Do Not Worry card. This is classic Libra, where you're, where everything's kind of very, very toned down, very easy. But this is worry. So, emotionally, you need to not worry about your kids. If you have kids, you're very focused on your kids and taking care of your family, feeding them, clothing them. You're very focused on like day-to-day tasks. Making sure everybody's fed, making sure everybody's clothed, making sure the groceries get done, making sure the laundry is done. A lot of you are moms. So this is you. This is what's on your mind. Emotionally, you need to not worry about your kids. and you need to stress less about money, and because money's flowing in, so that shouldn't be a stress for you in mid-March. So again, going back to being blocked from a positive outcome, and I pulled 2 additional cards. So in general, this feels like, okay, again, same as Virgo. For you to be blocked, there's, like I said, we've got this eclipse thing going on. What's being challenged is the status quo. If the status quo is that you are in a relationship and there's cheating going on, it's going to come to an end. In order for you to have a happy ever after, you're going to have to get out of that relationship. That's the bottom line. Same thing with Virgo. So if you're watching this video and you watch my Virgo video, I'm saying the same thing. Basically telling you that you need to get out of the relationship in order for you to have what I would call a much better ending to your month. Now, it's your free will. And again, I pulled an additional card and you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And my Wheel of Fortune card is all about free will. And it's the Wild card. And interestingly enough, this is a no card. The free will in the upright position is the Wild card. It could go either way. But free will in the reverse position is the no card. This is wanting to know the future and not being able to. However, good fortune is coming your way, which is positive. It's not like it's, all doom and gloom here. Because it really is up to you. It's up to you to make your choices. Choosing, if you were to choose, see, this is interesting because Libras are classic needing to make decisions. If you make the decision, I feel like, to be with this guy or girl who's cheating, they have a tendency to cheat, then you're going to be frustrated. If you decide not to be with this person, I feel like your blessings will be unblocked and you'll have good fortune coming your way. That's what I feel. I pulled even one farther card because I was like, well, that doesn't tell us much. And this card is all about taking on other people's burdens. Some of you are, taking on, have a lot on their plate, have a lot of responsibilities, have a lot going on. Maybe you're dealing with, I feel like child support issues and like multiple families and multiple kids and like multiple, I'm getting baby daddies, your baby mamas or something. Like there's this crazy, menagerie of kids and parents, and not everybody's married, and not everybody's single, and not everybody is, there's a lot of infidelity going on around you, which has created, so the infidelity has created this mess, To me, this is the mess. The Ten of Wands is a mess. So once you become unblocked, even if you deal with the infidelity, you're still going to have this crap to deal with. No, not to try to, make you feel any more burdened than you already are, and you're probably going, well, geez, that's no surprise, This is nothing, I don't know, it's... This card, though, is learning to say, this card is learning to balance, and you're able to handle it, And Libras are very good at balancing things. When things are good, things are really good, and they can carry a lot, Just make sure, Libra, that you're not overdoing it, that you're not overextending yourself, that you're learning limits, you're setting boundaries, and you're saying, okay, no, I've had enough, I'm only going to do X, Y, and Z, and that's it. Say no, That's what needs to happen. You need to say no. You need to start saying no for a while. Instead of saying yes, I can pick your child up and, you know, take them over here and they can spend the night at our house, and, you know, they can spend time with my kids, and then, you know, I can drive them the following morning. No, no, no. It's getting too much. So you need to say no. Whatever it is that's on your plate, go down the list and say, okay, I'm going to say no to this. I'm going to say no to this. I'm going to say no to this. I'm going to say no to that. The decision's been made. Boom. Done. And I know it seems ridiculous, but that's what you got to do. And simplify your life, Libra. Really keep it simple. And generally, Libras can have very simplified lives because Libra is very refined and very graceful and very classy. But at the same time, this is telling me you've gone too far with things that you've added onto your plate. You've said yes to too much. And it's time to take some things off. Okay, so that's I think my final conclusion here for you, Libra. You know, I pulled a bunch of extra stuff, and you know, it's going to be an interesting month. So please let me know what's going on, and please message me. Feel free to email me if you'd like a private reading. Again, my private readings are $75 for an hour, $150 for 2 hours, and I am still doing the cord cutting tarot combo, which is 90 minutes, and it's $100. So I wish you guys all the best. I'm going to send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.